All right, milkshake singer Kelis addresses rumors on Bill Murray. Um, this isn't what you would normally expect from us to talk about, but I found this whole story to be just mind-boggling. The performing artist has been reportedly seeing Bill Murray. She's 40, he's 72, and people apparently have a problem. They think because we're fans, we have some sort of say in your livelihood. Olivia, do you want your fans to say who you can eventually date and marry?
I would never allow that to happen because my life is my life. And if they have criticism, that's their problem. It's like these crazy ass Taylor Swift fans that are like, she can't date Maddie Healy. They broke up, but besides the point, she can't date Maddie Healy. No, she can date whoever she wants to. You should be more concerned about their happiness than your own, reasons for not liking somebody.
But that's why I wanted this story, because people, I get it, especially with social media, we're invited into their world.
Yes.
And we get to interact with them in ways that was never before a thing. So
I agree.
So that naturally makes it feel like, we get to have an opinion, that we have this special relationship, and there is a special relationship. There's a bond, that you have with your fans, you have with the people that you look up to. I get that, but that doesn't mean you get to dictate my life.
Right, exactly, and there are people like everyone else. Stop treating them like they're not. Stop treating them like you have control. They're not your child. You're not their child. This does not affect your life whatsoever in any capacity. And you don't like somebody, that's fine, but like, you can't just say that person's not allowed to date anybody you like now. Oh, I don't like Maddie Healy. I mean, I personally don't mind. I don't have an opinion on Maddie Healy, but I know more about this issue than this other one. So just saying, people saying, I don't like Maddie Healy, so he can't date any of the singers that I like, especially Taylor Swift. Literally, shut up. Like, Maddie Healy and Taylor Swift can date whoever they want, including each other if they really want to. And if that's a problem for you, you need to reevaluate the important things in your life and maybe put some focus somewhere more personal, like family, friends, touching grass, those kinds of things.
See, that's what irritated me most about that open letter to Taylor Swift that the fans sent in. First off, let's be real. Taylor Swift today could say, I am never going to record another song. I'm never going to go on tour ever again. And she's going to be just fine.
Exactly.
She can walk away from every one of her fans and be just fine.
Exactly. And they think that, and of course Taylor Swift loves her fans. Of course she appreciates her fans. But if tomorrow every one of those fans that cared that much decided they were going to pull their support, she would be totally fine doing her own thing with, her life. She has no problem doing that. One, she can afford it. And two, she's made such an amazing career that there's people who don't care that are fans of her, like me. There's tons of people like that don't care and would still, be fans of her music regardless. I mean, unless she's dating someone who's like a mass murderer, I really don't care.
To continue the story, because there were quotes in here that stood out to me, and I'm thinking, good for you. Good for you. You addressed it without addressing it, and that was amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. The performing artist did not confirm or deny the gossip that has been circulating for a few weeks now, other than to say on social media that she and Murray are both happy. Maybe for now everyone's dumb and we will believe anything. Here's a quote, so just on a comment. Maybe for now everyone's dumb and will believe anything, but the best part is we are both blessed, rich, and happy. A fan also commented, ma'am, would you care to address the Bill Murray allegations? Because damn, what he doing with all that? After the singer posted a bikini photo on Instagram, vacationing with Murray.
So frustrating. I don't have the energy to care. I have so much other things going on in my life to care about than what singer, actor, whoever is dating at the time. Do what you want with your life. Like, I don't understand these people who are so wrapped up in it and they get so viscerally angry about it that they like have these reactions, and it's just so frustrating.
Well, no, babe, I wouldn't bother at all. She shut it down immediately because it is nobody's business but hers and Bill's if it's a thing. Do I want to see either of these people happy? Sure.
Does it change my life? No.
I don't care who they find that happiness with. I don't have an issue with that. They're both wealthy. They're both happy. Let them do what they want.
The White House held a Pride event just this last weekend and invited tons of people who would be called influencers in the LGBTQ plus community, including a trans model and TikToker named Rose Montoya, who went to celebrate Pride at the White House with Joe Biden and former trans kid Jazz Jennings. We go to this article from the Post Millennial here, where you see a very disturbing photo of Rose Montoya covering their fake breasts, but they clearly were topless at this event at the White House. The White House. The White House, okay? I cannot stress this enough. She also posted a selfie with our president.
Yeah, hold on a second, though. I want to say this. I had forgotten we were going to cover this story. And what I mean by that is I wish I could have forgotten it. It has been everywhere. And thankfully, there has been enough coverage of it now where we're not seeing the uncensored footage of it because what? Why?
Why go to the White House? Why take your shirt off? Then there was clearly a biological woman who had a double mastectomy and believes they're a man that was at this event as well. And gosh, and to be posing with the president and to be doing all these things. Now, I will say, so something important from this article that I do want to cover is at the Pride celebration, Biden spoke of the need to affirm trans kids, saying that the laws protecting children are dangerous and that as a result, families across the country are facing excruciating decisions to relocate to protect their children from dangerous anti-LGBTQ plus laws. I think it's more dangerous to, castrate your child. That's what I would say. It's a little more dangerous to castrate your child than it is to have these anti-kid laws. What do you mean? It's literally so that they don't do something that's irreversible.
Wait. Let's take a moment and read this again. Saying that the laws protecting children.
Okay, yes, and of course this was written by the Post Millennial, which is more right-wing. So they're saying that the laws protecting kids, as we see it, they're saying that they're dangerous. But they're protecting kids. Protect children. It is down to that basic line. And it's not a hard concept to understand. You have some transgender person with their fake tits out flopping them around outside the White House.
Yeah, again, proof.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
Proof, Olivia. Proof. Positive, Olivia, is what I said in our earlier segment. The male brain exists and the female brain does exist.
No woman would do that, though. No woman would walk around the White House unless she's mentally ill and do that. Guys think it's hilarious. Women do not.
There's the old joke. If you woke up, Derek, tomorrow, a woman, what's the first thing you do? I'd go stare in the mirror and play with my tits.
Yeah. And it's like the fact that this is more of a fetish thing. It's just blah. So I want to also reiterate that we have it from the Daily Beast. I forgot to put the link in, so I'm just going to tell you guys about it. We have it from the Daily Beast that the White House has said that Montoya will not be invited to any other White House events following this incident, which is great, but it's too little too late. You invited them there in the first place, had them take a picture with the president. They invited so many people that were trans, and it's funny because none of them were like right-wing ones. It was all, and then we saw those pictures of the inclusivity flag and the foyer of the White House or whatever, looking over this event. Where's the American flag? Where is it? Where did you put it? Where'd it go? Where is it? Bring it back. Burn the other one.
It's to the side. You can still see it. It's against flag code altogether. It's against flag code altogether. But hey, if the White House does it, it's perfectly fine, right? Oh, wait, no, it's not fine.
Exactly. And I mean, we're trying, like the right specifically is trying to tell people that there's people within this community that are doing these things. They're being explicitly sexual. They're posting pictures of it. They're doing these things, and they're like, no, they're not. Someone went to the freaking White House, was able to have their top off long enough to get that photo. Where's Secret Service? Where is security? Where are people who should be tackling this man to the ground? Like, I don't understand.
So I read it in one of the articles, leading up to this, because this has been going on since Sunday?
Yeah, it was Saturday or Sunday the event happened. Yeah.
And I was reading in the articles that if you actually went to this person's Instagram and Twitter, it was clear that this was the kind of behavior that they would exhibit if invited to the White House.
And then you invite them because they don't know how to do their jobs and they don't know how to do good checks on people. And so if I wanted to go visit the White House, which I wanted to go visit when I was in DC about a month and a half ago, I got rejected even though my security clearance was normal. Like, I came back totally clean. And then they were like, well, no, I'm assuming they looked up who I am. I'm assuming that's what happened. Because I applied for this. You can apply up to 90 days before. I did it on the 89th day before I left. I mean, and I went through, and worst part is my representative for where I live is a Democrat, and I went through her office, obviously, because I'm one of her citizens, and I still got rejected. And I'm like, okay, you guys know who I am, because I'm willing to bet that if I had posted anything different on social media, I would have gotten approved, and I would have gone to the White House for a tour that day. Yeah. So I don't know how someone like that gets in there, but I don't.
And
they were invited.
Who was it? To interview press, White House, or singer, a couple of years back. Remember this? It was someone that, there's no way Joe Biden.
What were they there for?
Basically, just interviewing.
A singer?
Cardi B or someone like that.
Oh, yeah, it was probably Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion or one of those people.
Yeah, it was a pop culture person. This administration keeps doing this, by the way. They keep trotting out pop culture icons to say, hey, listen to our message. They were doing it during COVID. They're doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to see next? Dylan Mulvaney at the White House?
We already did.
Oh, darn. Yeah.
We already did.
Sorry. I said the name that should not happen. I apologize, Olivia.
It's fine. I'm just going to go scream into a pillow after we're done recording this.
Yeah, just don't pull your hair out. I don't recommend that.
You might have to. There's one option, and that's it.
Yeah, this is just amazing to me that you can do this sort of thing. There used to just be a standard for decency in this world, and you don't do things like this.
Right.
If you say you want to be treated equally, and that's been your claim this entire time, I just want equality. I just want equality. Well, Olivia, if you would have done that at the White House, what would have happened?
I probably would have been arrested for indecent exposure.
Say it isn't so.
I think I'd call it decent exposure. No, I'm kidding. But like they would call it indecent exposure, right? That would be the crime, and it's a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime.
There's people arguing in the wake of this story that it's okay in DC to be topless for women.
It's not. It's not okay anywhere. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Keep your freaking clothes on. It's not that hard.
I agree. I
That's gonna get clipped.
I don't be walking around in my birthday suit. Nobody wants to see that.
No one wants to. No one needs to see your fake tits. Before I have a mental breakdown, we're gonna wrap up for today. Because I think I'm I think I'm on the brink here, kids. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode today, episode 5, of course, of Do You Really Mean That? We appreciate your support so much. Don't forget to follow us on the Patreon for exclusive content. There's some really funny stuff that we like to put up there, as well as blooper reels from all of our shows. You can follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram at Olivia Claire, with Olivia with 3 A's, Claire with 2 E's. You can follow Derek at The Real Derek Benson on Twitter. Chris is from the Stone Age, older than dirt, doesn't have any Twitter yet. But if you're going to interact with him or any of us and you want to do it all at the same time, go ahead and hit up our Twitter at DYRMT Podcast to stay updated instead. Of course, hit that notification bell, and we appreciate you guys so, so much, and we will see you Sunday for a live show.
Thank you, everyone, and until Sunday, have a good time.